Tamara Clark. I am downtown certified trainer, and I'm here starting the Pooch Parade for our spring edition, Ring in Spring Pooch Parade. We're getting started over at LA Live, and we're going to do a great trip around South Park. What the purpose of a Pooch Parade is just to show downtown dogs some uptown manners. What we work on is just doing some basic manners for dogs in real life situations. So I hope you enjoy our trip, and I'll be seeing you at the end. Hi everybody, we're fully assembled. I want to go ahead and get everybody into their groups or their pairs. Just be mindful if we are in a crowd. Keep your dogs close. I don't want to see anybody with leashes fully extended. There's just a couple of rules that I want to go over. If your dog has to potty, and it's very likely with all the simulations they will, there are some strict rules to being downtown and where it's okay to go and where it's not. Trees like this are perfect. These are the places pretty much along our walk, the only places we're going to be able to potty. You cannot allow your dog to potty up against the building. If you have male dogs, they can't hike their legs on the building or any place near the building. Trash cans, light poles, street signs, that's all no-nos. The only place are trees, tree wells. There's grates around tree wells that are okay, and obviously any plants or grassy area that we might come across that doesn't say no dogs, that's okay. If it has a fence around it or anything, that's off limits as well. Pretend that they would ask and say they want to just pet your dog. You should get them in a sit and allow them to pet them that way. You shouldn't be allowing your dog to, just go all over them or let the people get all over them. Establish some boundaries and allow them to understand that your dog's a trained dog and you want them to behave. Hi, can I pet your dog? Hi, what is this girl? Can I pet your dog?
Hi, Wild. Hi, big guy. Hi.
Can I pet your dog? Yes, you can.
Hi.
It's not fair. We know her. Hi, big guy. Can I pet your dog?
Say. Oh, you are gorgeous, aren't you?
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Very good.
Stay.
I always have a little bit of a song that we get to sing to our dog. Oh no. So what I want you to do, put your dog to a sit or down, okay? Turn and face them, and then we're going to serenade our pooches. Oh my God. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. You can ring my bell.
Down. Oh, sorry. Down.
Stay. I like to do shakes. What I want you to do is start with your arms. Shake your arms, shake your arms. Stay. Stay. I want you to shake your legs. Shake your legs. Shake your arms, shake your arms, shake your arms. Shake your legs, shake your legs. With music comes dancing.
Stay.
So I want you just to dance a little bit in front of your dog. You can do any kind of dancing. You can clap your hands. You can pretend you can do this. You can do that potato. You can do the running man if you want. Whatever you want to do. Some dogs are spatial. They just don't like to interact with other dogs. Some dogs are extremely aggressive. You're not going to want your dog to interact with them. And sometimes it's just about really manners. Are we going to go up on the street and start hugging each other? Probably not. If I've never met you before, I'm not going to come up and grab you and hug you. So why would you allow your dog to get into another dog's face that way? It's really rude behavior. You want your dog to stay with you and be calm and be able to instill that value in them that they're going to rush up onto another dog. So that's fine. That's your dog. You control that. But what do you do when other people don't have that same philosophy and they walk with their dog like this? La, 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 la. You know, they're on their cell phone or they're chatting with someone or they're smoking some cigarette. They've got their dog full out on their line doing whatever they want. It's very hard. But we're just going to go one-on-one. You're going to pass right here. And then when you pass, go and line up at the end of the other line. And then we'll switch sides. Excellent. That's exactly how it should be done.
Don't worry, he's not aggressive.
It often helps to go, la, 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 la. Excellent. Excellent. Well, all of your dogs are pretty good. When you have your dog stop to go poop and you're trying to get the poop in the bag, somebody comes along with the dog. A lot of times, my dog not so much, but certainly other dogs that I walk want to greet the dog. So you're now getting pulled and trying to pick up poop. So we're just gonna practice picking up my version of poo, which is gonna be bells. Just walk by with your dog rather close. My suggestion on how to do this is to simply put your dogs into a sit stay if they have it. That's the easiest way to do it. So we're just going to have the area over here that you'll be picking up, and then we'll just start with Thunder walking by. We'll start with Leanne being able to pick up. Oh, putting it in the Japanese pedal, sorry. Okay.
They did pick up Bill. Pick it up, Mom.
Very good.
Can you sit? This is your doo-doo. We're pretending. Can you sit? Thank you, sit. Mom's gonna pick up the big doo-doo.
Excellent. Very good. A little bit of a role play with the corners. A lot of times when you get into trouble, when you're in a corner, something else has caught your attention. It could be a homeless person tipping over a trash can on the street. There's always something happening down here. What happens is people will allow their dogs just to come right up to you. Again, this is when you're being most vulnerable. You don't really have a lot of control. Jen and I are going to do a little bit of a role play for you so that we can show you maybe how to handle it. And what I want you to do is turn around and tell this person whatever you would tell them to get them to back off. So I'm over here in La La Land. Oh, you're such a sweet dog. Excuse me. Can you please back off? My dog's in training and I don't want him to be disturbed. I do the same thing with the dogs that I walk that bite. I don't want to pay for that bite, so I tell them in a very direct manner, stay back, I don't need you to interact with this dog. Now, stop.
Excuse me. Please stay away from my dog. He's in training.
Good job. That's
And
it.
he'll bite your head off.
He'll bite you. Now,
Stop, please. My dogs are Hollywood show dogs, and we can't do the
now,
I'm sorry, my dog's really shy.
good job.
Sweet. Yeah.
Stay. Now,
Back off, bitch. All right? Just stay.
maybe there's a nasty dog that's coming up to you. It really has nothing to do, and this is usually the case. It's really not about your dog. It's about the dogs that you can't control. So I'm just giving you some defense mechanisms to allow you to defend yourself and your dogs and keep them safe. I have little gift bags for you that are filled with some really fun treats. And they gave us some amazing samples as well as some coupons. And it's only fruits, vegetables, and wheats and grains, and so it's not a full meal. You need to add a protein source if you want it to be a full meal, or it can simply be an additive to your meal. They just wanted me to make sure that you understood that you know that. And then there's also a great discount, only $3 to get your nails clipped at Pussy and Pooch. They were very generous in that instance. And they also gave us a 10% off any product in their store. Thank you for joining me for this Pooch Parade. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you don't have time to join us for a Pooch Parade or your schedule just doesn't match ours, feel free to have your own. Go on my website at www.barkandclark.com and print out one of our mini maps and have your own Pooch Parade. Invite a few friends and go down to Pussy and Pooch and find your favorite treats for your dog. Have a great time doing it. Please remember to follow us on Twitter as well as my blog. I do a daily blog. You can get to it through my website. I'm going to go join my friends now having a nice cold glass of beer. Don't forget to give us a bark. Bark, bark!